Yo, and we have another video for you guys, and this time it's Vlad. DJ Vlad has given us little nuggets, or is he just being sarcastic? I don't know what's going on. So, Vlad claims that Rock Nation has been paying him off. So he says she was never shot. DJ Vlad alleged Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion are paying off jury members to convict Tory Lanez. February 15th, 2026. Is he telling the truth or is it lies? I like the fact that Tory Lanez is here with his hair not balding anymore. Nice picture of him. Let's see. DJ Vlad claimed that Rock Nation has allegedly paid him to support Megan Thee Stallion against Tory Lanez. He also accused them of paying off the jury members in the trial, which led to a 10-year sentence for Lanez. Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Samuel Shaw Peterson, that's a long name, was arrested in 2020 after Megan Thee Stallion accused him of shooting her. She claimed that after a disagreement between them while returning from a Kylie Jenner party, the rapper allegedly shot at her feet. He was convicted in August 2023 and sentenced to 10 years in prison. However, there have been theories and speculations about the case, with many accusing Megan Thee Stallion of lying. DJ Vlad has now accused her, and Rock Nation found the Jay-Z of paying off the jury during the trial. He wrote in a post on X, "I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan Thee Stallion. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory, and they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did the verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll. And it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part." Wow. That's a hornet's nest he stirred up right there. Because not even I will go against Jay. Jay's like the mafia, man. Jay and Rock Nation, they like the mafia. And it's good that they are starting to stand on what they believe. But you see what happened with Mac Academics. He got served. This is like this video warfare right out here now, because these guys are big names and they're going against other big names. So you have to lawyer up. DJ Vlad has mentioned an alleged knife attack on Lanez in jail in May last year, adding, "The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory? Who do you think paid him to do it?" You already know the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Nation Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. No, I can't take this seriously. This is becoming a bit of a joke. Jay-Z paid Trump not to pardon Tory. A billionaire being paid off. I'm just thinking, how much money you need to give Trump for him not to pardon someone? Normally, you pay people to pardon people behind the scenes. I'm thinking, like, how much money do you need to pay off someone that's a billionaire? I mean, Academics got paid off at one point. Not by Rock Nation, but he said he was paid not to speak on certain things. He's a multi-millionaire. But he said he got paid $30K not to speak on Lil Baby's album or delay the reaction. I don't know. He said it out of his own mind. So if you're talking about a millionaire, you pay him a couple thousand. So if a billionaire, you have to pay him a couple million. That's how the maths add up to me. So for Jay-Z to be paying off Trump, it would have to be $1 million plus for him to say, here's $1 million plus, do not pardon Tory. Because if Academics is taking $30K, Trump must be taking millions. Even though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases, but knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. This is just nonsense. I'm reading this and I'm just laughing my head off. I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. I know, this guy just joking, and people taking it seriously as well. I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They paid all of the jury members to convict Tory. Tory Lanez was stabbed, blah blah blah. I don't know. I read some more and they said that he got paid in Bitcoin. And people were like, oh, so why are you talking now? And he's like, oh, the check bounced. And I'm like, check? You said you got paid in Bitcoin. The Bitcoin bounced or the check bounced? Which one is it, Vlad? So yeah, this guy seems like he's just messing around. I wouldn't take it seriously at all. I mean, he's trying to shine a light on Tory Lanez situation and some rumors that are going out, but who knows? You know, it's very weird how Jay-Z has now become this villain in hip hop because of this trial. And Jay-Z was a guy who was held in high regards as the person who made it out alive. He made it out with his master recordings, and he made it out with everything intact. Yeah, he lost the beef with Nas, but you know, that wasn't really his beef. That was like Memphis Bleek's beef, which people made him take on. Because they wanted those two big guys at top to be warring with each other. And it's kind of sad that, you know, Jay-Z has become this like mafia villain. And you know, it's one of those things where you just look back at his career and you think, do you want to be remembered like this, Jay? When you made it out, and he's helped a lot of people in hip hop. That's the thing as well. He is still liked in hip hop, even though behind the scenes all this is going on. And the thing about Jay, he never actually comes out and says anything. He's always doing things through a lawyer, which is smart. But you don't want to go and talk yourself and you end up digging yourself into a hole. But when it came to a point where to do with him and Diddy, his lawyer said, him and Diddy, they're not friends. We just took occasional pictures together. And by that time, Jay already knew that Diddy was toast. So he already said, I'm separating myself from him completely. I know it must have hurt Diddy for that to happen. For him to know him for so long, be so connected with him, and then when it comes to the time he needs him, he's like, I don't know this dude. We just took pictures together. And that's the way hip hop is these days. Like, everybody needs somebody to boost their career, but when they're not needed anymore. And the thing with Tory, I started to see Tory Lanez. He was a guy that he was doing very well for himself, very well, and he was doing it all independently. And that's what the labels don't like. The system don't like when people do things independently. But when you're independent, you have to be careful because they'll try and take you down. But I started to see him as a person who's getting well above his station, well above. I started seeing him posing with Megan Thee Stallion, this weird pose he was doing, his little short self. I see him at the Kardashian party. I see him beating people up with his bodyguard behind him. I was like, man, it's every couple of weeks there was something about this guy. And I thought to myself, this is not going to end well. Because what happens with men, I notice, when a man's doing very well, a woman's always there to destroy him. That's what I noticed. And who took him down? He was at a level where he was doing very well. And Megan Thee Stallion took him down. Now her career is like soaring. Well, that's just my assessment. I could be all wrong. I could be imagining all this. But like, subscribe, and I'm out.